My barbershop's 18 New Street, Goshen, New York, between Greenwich Avenue and Main Street. It's a side street that connects the two main streets of Goshen, right next to the New Street Tavern. We opened September 12th, 2012, so we've been open for probably a year, over a year and a half now. And every day I get 2-3 new people in the door that I've never been in before, that have heard about us. You know, we come highly recommended from other customers, and it's a good feeling to know that you're making people look fresh. They're happy with it, and they're happy enough to tell other people, you know, where I got this haircut. Like, oh, I went to Mikey's, you know. So that's a good feeling. When I was 16, actually when I was 15, I went to the Hudson Valley Barber Institute in Middletown. Was taught by Seneca King. 500 hours there, and then I took my state board exam at 16 years old. You know, going to barber shops and you know, all over the place, because I always wanted to see, you know, different techniques and styles and you know, everything like that. And everywhere I went, these barbers, you know, they just, you know, nice cars, they had the clothes, talking about girls all the time. You know, it was just an environment that I liked a lot, and I could see myself in every day. So when you come into Mikey's Barber Lounge, you know, very clean. I'm a clean freak. You know, every night I wipe down the stations. Everything is custom black tile. Everything custom black granite. You know, I wanted to make it very my own, something you're never going to see in another shop. I have 7 flat screen TVs with all different sports games and news stations. You know, something for everybody, so everyone is comfortable. You know, you get a free cup of coffee, you know, chips, donuts whenever I have them there. You know, it's like a lounge, Mikey's Barber Lounge. You know, you feel comfortable when you're waiting. If you have to sit there and wait for an hour for your haircut, you forget that you're waiting. So, you know, you get in on the conversations, everyone's very friendly and multicultural. So, you know, you don't mind waiting an hour when you walk in there. You don't feel dirty or anything like that. Very clean, very upscale, classy type of place that you're not going to see anywhere else. My second in command, Ryan, he was in barber school when I was working at the shop in Middletown. And, you know, very, you know, fun guy, never has a problem, very easygoing, but is very serious about what he does. So when I found out I was going to have this opportunity to open a barbershop, he was the first one I called. You know, I couldn't do it without him. He's very loyal. He opens up the shop every morning, very driven, and becoming very successful in the industry. I remember being in the locker room during football season before practice, and giving one of my teammates a haircut, and I was late to get on the field. So the coach comes in, he's all mad, and he goes, "What are you doing, Mikey? You know, what's really important to you? Do you really want to be doing edge-ups for the rest of your life?" And now, 5-6 years later, I'm thinking like, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing edge-ups for the rest of my life.